All right, guys, so this question has us drawing Lewis structures for the three ions listed below, and it wants us to list any non-zero formal charges. Now, of course, each one of these species will have some non-zero formal charge because they're all ions, and we know that the formal charges always add up to the charge on the molecule. So something has to be non-zero. So let's take a look at it. So you should be able to add up all the valence electrons for each one of these things. So let's do that real quick. BH4 is going to give you 8, 3 from boron, and 4 from hydrogen, 1 from the negative charge. Nitrogen, you get 5, hydrogen, you get 2, and you get 1 from the negative charge. So that's a total of 8 as well. And for the valence electrons of C2H5 plus, we're going to get 4 plus 4, that's 8 from carbon. We'll get 5 from the hydrogens. I'll subtract 1 because of the positive formal charge. So that's a total of 12. All right, so for the first structure, I'm going to go ahead and put boron in the middle since it's the first atom. I'm going to go ahead and put my hydrogens all around and then draw my one bond. So that's 2 electrons, 4 electrons, 6 electrons, 8 electrons. I've used them all, so I'm done here. Now the formal charge for boron, it has 3 from the periodic table. I would assign it 4 from the bonds. And so the total formal charge on that is -1 for the boron. That adds up to the formal charge on this, or the charge on the species. All the hydrogen, of course, are 0 formal charges. What about nitrogen or NH2? Let's do that one. So nitrogen goes in the middle. Hydrogens will go around. I'll have one bond between them. That's 4 valence electrons. I need to fix my nitrogen octet. So a couple of lone pairs go there. That's all of the electrons. That nitrogen looks like it has a formal charge. 5 from the periodic table of elements, 6 from the structure, -1 for the formal charge on the nitrogen. Okay, last one, C2H5 plus. So let's go ahead and put out the carbons first, then we'll arrange some hydrogens around it. Remember, the carbons are going to have 4 bonds by and large, so let's just go ahead and space these out as many as we have. I only have 5, so I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Let's go ahead and fill in our bonds and count and reduce our valence electron count. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 electrons. That's all the electrons. So the one carbon doesn't have an octet. And remember, in general chemistry, that might have been a problem, but here in organic chemistry, we're going to see incomplete octets pretty frequently, especially on carbons. And so that's where my formal charge comes in at. 4 from the periodic table of elements, 3 assigned from the structure. There's my formal charge of +1. There we go. That's it for this question.